is made available to the committee. Senator Hirono.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. And Mr. Syed, it is very good to see you. And do you have family members here today?
I do. My wife and my son are right behind
Where
me.
are you? Very good. Thank you so much, because as far as I'm concerned, you should have been confirmed a long time ago. And I'm glad that we now have this opportunity to do the right thing, because it is really crazy that at a time when small businesses are in need of the support of the SBA, that this position has been vacant for many years. And you are very, very highly qualified, to say the least, to take this position and to move the SBA. I'm really glad also that the SBA Administrator, Isabel Guzman, did come to Hawaii. She spent an entire day meeting with our small businesses and to be introduced to the entrepreneurs who really helped to move Hawaii's economy along. You are an immigrant.
I am.
Right. So you're also an entrepreneur. You wanted to, you started your own business. What was it, was part of the impetus for wanting to start your own business and be an entrepreneur, part of your immigrant experience? Can you talk a little bit about what motivated you?
That's a great question, Senator Hirono. You know, immigrants have a drive. They're on the outside, and they're always looking to see how they can go forward. And clearly having that that energy that I gotta make the most of this incredible opportunity to make America home plays a big role. You know, I'll say, Senator, my story is only possible in the United States of America. I was born in Pakistan. I came here as an international student to College of Worcester in rural Ohio, so very close to that part of the state. And here I am sitting in this room with incredible leaders for this opportunity. But clearly, the path to entrepreneurship is tied to immigration. If you look at the San Francisco Bay Area, which is home to our innovation, and now we're obviously spreading it around the country, almost half of all founders who have founded a startup were born outside the United States. And so, and again, you can see this in all businesses of type, whether it's in Iowa or it's in North Carolina, that immigrants play a big role. So I'm proud of my immigrant roots. That has been an extra sort of push for me. But at the end of the day, it's also been about solving a business problem, right? Creating jobs, supporting the communities that we serve. And I've had a civic track from the very early days, you know, including when I was in business school. So yes, you know, it has played a role, but it's also been about solving business problems.
Well, you have hands-on experience in doing that, and I completely agree with you that immigrants who come to this country, and I know you know that I am one too, that you have a deep appreciation for the opportunities that this country affords, opportunities that would not have been available had we not come to this country with usually very little. I don't know about you, but I think you come from humble beginnings, as do I, but it is a major imperative to give back to a country that provided opportunities that we would not have had otherwise. So I have no doubt that you have a commitment to the SBA, and the fact that you stuck it out for the last 2 years as you were prevented from being confirmed is also a testament to your commitment. The last time you were here, we did have a chat about how important it is to reach out to minority businesses. In Hawaii, that would be the Native Hawaiian businesses. And at that time, I asked you whether you would be committed to work with me to support the various programs for Native Hawaiians. And I would say to the indigenous small businesses throughout the country, that would be Alaska Natives and American Indian business people. Will you have that commitment?
Absolutely, Senator, I will.
Thank you. There are, the SBA Office of the Inspector General, OIG, published its annual report focused on the top management and performance challenges facing the SBA. Many of those challenges would require the attention of the Deputy Administrator, who is responsible for the day-to-day management of the agency. And yet, with that kind of an important responsibility, this position was left open for 5 years. Can you speak to how you would work to address these management challenges as Deputy Administrator, very briefly because my time is running out.
So, Senator, I'm an operator. I come to this job, if I'm so lucky to be confirmed, from the business experience of building organizations, running organizations. First, like I always do when I start a new job, you want to evaluate what the current state is. So I'll spend some time understanding what are some of those operating challenges that we need to overcome, and then work with the administrator to address them. This is an agency that is, in the front line of supporting our small businesses. It is the most critical time as we are still, undergoing this recovery. And so we need to make sure that we build the capacity, the muscle, the processes, our systems, use technology where it's appropriate, enhance things to make sure that we have the back of our small businesses. So I'm looking forward to doing that if I'm confirmed, and leverage all my operating experience as a businessman and bring that to the agency. And as you mentioned, this role hasn't been filled. In fact, my understanding is for most of 14 years hasn't been filled. And I work at the State Department. We have, I see the incredible support we get from our deputies. So there's a lot of thoughts I have. I'm going to reserve that judgment until I actually get in the job. But absolutely, my focus will be to make sure we build the capacity of the organization. When we talk about modernizing, there's an opportunity for us to learn some lessons during the pandemic and see what we can improve as we move forward.
Thank you very much. I look forward to working with you.
Thank you,
Mr.
Senator.
Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Ronas. Senator Budd.